Good morning, family. How y'all doing today? Built on a budget here with another video. Look, I know y'all done seen the thumbnail. It ain't as serious as the thumbnail. It's just what had to take place. It's just the process, man. If you don't know, when you building a truck or a car, especially on the magnitude of change that I've done with Big Bertha, it's very important to do a shakedown. What a shakedown do, it lets you know if there is any problems. Now remember, Big Bertha, I replaced the motor, the transmission, the rear end, the wind harness, the brake calipers, the interior, the mirrors. I replaced everything on that truck. So once you put it together, I did the suspension complete, drop spindles, drop springs, flip kit, C-notch, airbags. That's a lot of work, man. So you try to do it right. You put it all together. What do you have? You find that out when you do a shakedown. In my shakedown, I'm listening and I'm smelling. Listening and smelling. I want to smell anything burning, any wires touching, anything rattling, all of this stuff. You got to pay attention to that, because y'all know Run to the Sun is in 13 days. So I'm out there and I'm cruising the block. Y'all seen the video that I done. While I'm out there cruising, she started flooding. I done had this issue the day before. And then it sort of corrected itself. Then it started back. So Big Bertha knocked off on me. But I was fortunate. I was able to coast to right there where it's at, which is in my wife's parking space. So I goes out there, and y'all seen me in the video. While I was down, I put a new thermostat in it. But my Quadrajet crashed. Y'all know and my heart go out to the families of the people that lost people's lives. But y'all know here recently, we've been having jets falling out the sky and all of that. Well, there go another one. Guess we got to put that on CNN. My Quadrajet fell out the sky. So, I'm built on a budget, man. I've been doing this for a while. I got Quadrajet stuff. Hey, man, I ain't scared of no Quadrajet. I got Quadrajet stuff everywhere. And I thought I had my problem fixed. And whenever I was working on it, I tore that gasket up. Okay. That gasket goes like here. But this was on the one that come off of Big Bertha. So I tore that Quadrajet, I tore that one up. So I come in and I take this carburetor apart and I get a good gasket out of it. So I go down to the headquarters, because it started raining on me. And I'm sitting in there with YouTube on, and I put that Quadrajet all the way back together. All the way. And when I started tightening up the screws, I realized that my accelerator pump wasn't springing up and down. So what was the problem? The problem was, in that carburetor right here is where the accelerator pump go. Like right here. I forgot to put the spring in it. Now, I'm putting the carburetor back together. So I had to come up here in the rain, get my spring, go and put it back together. And when I did, I found out I done tore up the accelerator pump. What's the accelerator pump, Bill? This is the accelerator pump, right? So I go get the accelerator pump out of this carburetor, go in and put it together. By now I'm struggling, okay? And I've always said, when you're struggling with your project, back up. When it ain't going like you know it should go, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Something just ain't right. And that just ain't right was when I pulled that new accelerator pump out, it had a tear spot in it, which meant if I'd have put that thing back on Big Bertha, it wasn't gonna really pump right, or it wasn't gonna pump right for long, for one reason: that pump wasn't no good, and I didn't see it. But because I held up and didn't force it, then I found that out, right? So I called this morning, gonna order me a rebuild kit. Let's just go ahead and fix it right, because I'm going to run to the sun, and I don't need no carburetor issues, correct? So that leads me to in here, put a little light on the subject. All right, so that's why that thing ain't right. Something just ain't right. Okay, this was the new one that I put in. Focus, hocus, focus. I had it. See that tear spot? That's what I discovered when I was putting it back together. So, make a long story short, I ordered a rebuild kit this morning. Gonna get it back about lunchtime. Come to find out that that rebuild kit didn't have an accelerator pump in it. So I'm dead in the water again. So like I say, here's the carburetor, and my buddies up north wanted to really see what was going on with this thing. Here's what I got. This is that's the accelerator spring that I left out. Had I not left that spring out, I believe Big Bertha would have been running, because my original pump was still good, but I messed that up. So now, you know what I'm gonna do. So here's what I done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I bought me a brand new quadrijet. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet. But my dilemma is my truck ain't where I need it to be. So I got to patch this carburetor up and be able to crank my truck and move it back down here where I can do some welding and some other stuff on it. So let me try to put it back together and then see what I got going on. Before I do, let me give a shout out to Tulu TV. Hey, my brother. Now, that Jeep body you got, that joker hit good, man. I've been following you, son. You dangerous, man. You be doing some dangerous stuff. You remind me of me. You be turning people's nerves up, man. You sitting up there trying to drill out a strut with that big old drill on top of a center block. Get your piece of wood the next time so you won't damage the end of that drill. But man, I was like, this joker remind me of me. you was ambitious, man, to get that strut on your car. And they look good on there. I like your drive, man. You ain't letting nothing stop you, and you working with what you got. A little bit dangerous, man. And you know it. Sitting there, you wire brushing that bracket for your stuff with no safety glasses on. Hey, man, it's a good thing that drill won't turn in too fast, cause if it was on a fast drill, I've had a wire to come out of them brushes and go through my pants, man, or through my shirt and be sticking in my skin. And if you ever get a piece of wire like that in your eye, it ain't gonna be good for you, son. And I ain't preaching to the choir, cause I don't do everything right. You seen me when I jack my eyes up welding. So I ain't preaching to the choir, man. I'm just trying to tell you, boy, you good, man. I like what you're doing. That dashboard you put in there, she tight. And I just want to give you a shout out. Y'all guys go check out Tulu TV. I love, man, your camera switching. Man, the way you can work 2 cameras at one time. You got some skills, son. All of y'all guys got it, man. SS, Chevy boy, 87 SS, man. Y'all know who he is. 87. I like that camera you got that moves with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a high dollar camera. And then Cuddy, man, the way you can add all of those graphics and stuff and input stuff in your videos as you do it. Man, y'all guys, man, running a production company with what y'all doing. And I love it, man. I'm biting off of y'all guys, man. I'm sitting back and I'm old school, right? And I'm watching y'all young, new school kids, man, and how y'all doing stuff. I want to learn some stuff from you. Them lives y'all guys do, where you can put the people on and talk. You ahead of your game. You ahead of my game. But look, enough of that. Tulu TV. Y'all guys go check him out, man. Young brother out there. And he got them weight. Tulu, you ain't got nothing on me. See them waves? Them waves is in my bone structure, though. Your waves is, see, that's my waves, right? Your waves is in your hair. Hey, you're a bad boy, man. Just wanted to shout you out, man. But be a little safe. Your eyes, boy, watch them now. All right? Let me get this carburetor back together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got this thing back together. I didn't show you me doing it because it really wasn't interesting. And I had a few little issues in putting it back together. But at the moment now, the only use this carburetor have to me is to get it back on the truck and get my truck back to where I can do some welding and working on it. And that's out of the driveway. So I'm going to go up the hill, put this thing on, and hopefully it's going to be able to run to get me back down the hill. So y'all guys come along with me and let's see what we can get done. All right. Built on a budget. Going back to work. Okay. Hey, look. The carburetor ain't no good. All I could do was get Big Bertha moved out of my wife's parking space. I got a new carburetor supposed to be coming tomorrow. And when it get here, I put it on. We'll go from there. I got a few other things I need to try to do today. What my intentions was to get this truck down the hill where I can reach my welder. Because I wanted to go ahead and weld this patch up in this floor. But that's not going to happen today. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move on. I want to work on that thing there. But I think I'm going to do the first one off camera just to see how it look. I'm going to go ahead and Try to get y'all guys this stuff early. But right now, I'm kind of floating in the water till I get my new carburetor in tomorrow. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and chop this one up, screw it back together, and let y'all guys get this one early today. And then if I get something done worth showing, I'll have it for y'all guys on tomorrow. It's your boy Built on the Budget saying, I appreciate y'all, all that you do, all of your comments, everything. But right now, Big Bertha had done let the old boy down. But I'm coming back. Believe that. I will be back. How my boy said, I'll be back. Believe it.